Man, Boosie, let me just rip this band-aid off. Somebody has to say what everyone else is too scared to whisper. Why are we applauding a 1 5-year-old facing a cell like he just got a PhD in street credibility? That's not a rite of passage, it's a tragedy with bonus trauma. Neuroplasticity, folks hear of it? That's the technical term for how young brains are still wiring up. This kid's brain isn't even close to done cooking, but now he's supposed to survive a system built for hardened adults? Please. Now, you might be thinking, that's just how it is in the street. Oh, really? Since when did the street get to rewrite biology textbooks and criminal justice codes? Let's talk influence for a hot second, because apparently having 10 million followers means you get to play Simon Says with people's lives. Echo chamber, anyone? That's when you just parrot back the same toxic mantras until everyone starts believing it's gospel. Let me tell you a story. I watched a group of kids copy their favorite rappers' every move down to the sneakers and the bad decisions. And here's the plot twist. They weren't thinking consequences, they were thinking clout. Why? Because you, Boosie, and your crew keep serving up emotional impulsivity on a platinum platter. Words matter. Or do we just pretend Instagram captions have magical force fields that shield kids from reality? Now, let's address the holy grail of bad logic. Street rules. Oh, you love quoting them, don't you? Funny how street rules are always invoked when it's time to explain away a kid's downfall, but never when it's time to pay tuition or post bail. Cognitive dissonance, that's the technical term for believing your own contradictory hype. Sorry, but responsibility doesn't take a back seat because you got a rap sheet or a blue check. Now you might be protesting, but that's how you survive out here. Guess what? Survival isn't the same as growth. You can't cash in street respect for a do-over on a wasted childhood. Here's why I get mad. Jail isn't some summer camp for lost souls. It's not a rite of passage, it's a trauma factory. Recidivism, look it up. It's the technical term for the cycle that spits people right back into the system after they get out. Jail doesn't teach lessons, it carves scars. So when adults act like sending a kid inside will somehow fix him, all you're doing is feeding the machine. Let me ask, how many grown-ups are proud of their mug shots? Because I see a lot more regret than wisdom coming out of those cells. Maybe you think he needs to learn. Learn what? How to numb himself to violence. Genius plan. Time for a reality check. Every time a kid lands in jail, it's not just his failure, it's ours. I mean, congratulations, adults. You just set a new record in dereliction of duty. Socialization, never heard of it? That's the process where kids learn how to not ruin their lives if someone actually bothers to show them. But no, we too busy celebrating survival after the damage is done, handing out medals for making it through trauma we could have prevented. Here's my challenge, Boosie. Being real isn't about who survived the worst, it's about who steps up and stops the tragedy in the first place. Because once that cell door slams, the world keeps spinning, but that kid's life just ground to a halt and nobody's clapping.